Okay, so this is what how the last video ended with the paragraph header, heading tag, and this paragraph. So in this one, I'm going to be explaining something, HTML comments and what that is. So an HTML comment, I don't know if you ever learned any of the programming languages, but comments are used to describe what your code does. So right here, you could just say, well, let me just show you how to make an HTML comment, first of all. I think it's like this. So as you could see, it just sort of grayed out. So I could say, this is the document heading. Okay, so, and then you would want to come here and say, so that's an exclamation point followed by 2 dashes, and it ends with 2 dashes, and that's all put inside HTML tags. So I could say, this is the first paragraph. And it actually changes nothing on the page. These are ignored by the computer, like the interpreter that's interpreting the HTML ignores this. It's meant more to let other people know what you're doing. Or if you write code, you come back to it like 6 months later. If you leave some comments, you could. Right now, this code actually doesn't need any comments because it's just 2 tags. But usually, in a large HTML document, you might want to have some comments. So, and I'm not sure if you've learned any of the programming languages, but comments are a part of every other language. You could do it in CSS, it's all not really a programming language, but JavaScript, PHP, C#, languages like that. Every language has comments. And if you've been programming for a while, you understand that even though comments are made to tell you what something does, they actually have another purpose that people have sort of just adopted. And that purpose is to what's known as commenting out code. So first I want to show you how to do a quick comment. If you just hold down the control and press the /, it'll create a comment for you. So it'll do that. That's fine. But if you select a line and then hold down control and press the /, it will comment out the specific line. Also, I'm going to get rid of the original comments we put. And you could also uncomment it with the same key. So I'm going to put another H tag here. H2 comments. I'm just going to say comments. So what I mean by commenting out code is that a lot of times when you're debugging in other languages, not so much HTML, but you'll want to see what happens if certain code isn't there. If you could just delete the code, right? But you don't want to delete your code because you might forget exactly what it was doing. So that's why people usually just comment out the code. So right now, I have something like this, but what if I just wanted the paragraph to be shown and the comments and the paragraph to, the comment heading and the paragraph to be gone? What I could do is I could select all of this and then just press that shortcut. That's control /. The / is right next to the shift key. And then it's gone. Okay, let's see what happens. So there it is. So again, it's not really used as much in HTML since there's not a lot of times where you're working in HTML and you think, hey, I wonder what this would do if I didn't have the H2 here. Like if you don't have the H2 here, you know what's going to happen, right? You're just going to have the paragraph and the paragraph heading and then the actual paragraph. So there it is. But in other languages, people use it a lot for debugging or for wondering what happens if a certain thing, if a certain method isn't running or what have you. So that's comments. There's quick comments. Usually you always would make a quick comment. I never really actually do this. Whoops. See, that's exactly why I don't do it. It's just more annoying. What? Okay, so there's a problem here. I'm just going to close that. There's no real problem. And I'm just going to say comments. And that's it.